This is a video on racism, sport, and the most bullshit, phony, and hilarious phrase ever invented, reverse racism. So you might be able to tell that I'm making subtle reference to the LA Clipper owner controversy. And by subtle I mean smashing you in the face with it over and over again until you understand. But more specifically I'm going to talk about the fallout surrounding his comments. I'll start with this. America is a uniquely racially aware country. Unlike European countries with former empires and colonies, America has a race issue that is in the text of life instead of the subtext. By that I mean you'd never catch an English person saying I'm Polak if their heritage was Polish a few generations ago. What's always left me with vague amusement is the sheer fallacy of such a statement. When Americans say something like that, I just want to shout in their face, you're not fucking Polish, cuntface, you're from Long Island. I don't think you can identify with a nation wholeheartedly unless A, you've spent significant time there, or B, you can speak the language fluently because you're such a recent immigrant it was your parents' first language. That's the most confusing thing about America and race. It's the greatest immigrant nation on earth and yet all its people can't wait to identify with the lands of their ancestors. It's like nobody wants to admit to being American. This escalated sense of ethnic identity is what fuels racism, I'm sorry, but it just does. Ever since I watched Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, an indelible impression was made upon me. America is made up of various people, all living next to each other and all hating each other's fucking guts. That's why controversies like the LA Clippers' racially insensitive comments throw up one of my favourite pieces of invented bullshit. Let's talk about reverse racism, shall we? Well, firstly, the addition of the word reverse implies that just good old plain racism is directed at minorities exclusively. That's bullshit. Racism is racism. But what's more erroneous is the fact that people see the two as having the same taboo. Let me be the first to tell you, if you're white and you think minorities' prejudice against you is equal to the hegemony's prejudice against them, you're a fucking idiot. To all intents and purposes, white people are the majority, both in terms of social economic prosperity and in their power to influence the status quo. You're the man, basically. It sucks to have people prejudiced against you for no reason that you can control, but having minorities hate you is, and never will be, even in the same league as growing up poor and black. I'm not saying their prejudice is okay, of course not, don't be a fucking retard. But it's not the same. It's a phrase dreamed up by rich white old men to latch onto while watching Fox News and hating Obama. As it turns out, when you brutally oppress and enslave a group of people for hundreds of years, they might subconsciously hold a grudge. Who knew?